What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another day of Edge of Eternities Standard. So today we're going to be playing a little fun deck. We're having a little more fun today. We're going to play some Green-White Cage. Green-White Collector's Cage has been a deck for a couple seasons. It's a ton of fun. You get to cheat out a bunch of sweet things into play. So if you don't know, it's 2 mana with a Hideaway 5. And Hideaway lets you look at the top 5 cards of your deck, exile 1, and then whenever you meet the certain cost for Hideaway, you get to play that card for free. In Cage's case, you pay 1, tap it, put a counter on a creature, and then if you have 3 or more creatures with different powers, you get to play that card for free. So we are a tokens deck. We're going to put a bunch of things on the battlefield, a bunch of creatures, and hopefully trigger Cage early and land into some of our big payoffs. Okay, traditionally one of the biggest payoffs is Dollmaker's Shop and the Porcelain Gallery. This card is not only great for the 2 mana half to facilitate Cage. You play an early creature, you play this on 2, you attack, this makes you a creature. All of a sudden you have 3 creatures on the battlefield. Turn 3, you can play Cage, activate it, trigger, and find something big in your deck. One of the big things in the deck is the other half of this card, Porcelain Gallery. And this makes all of your creatures really big, right, equal to the number of creatures you have. So if we're going really wide, this is the perfect card in this deck. The other really good value creature to play with Cage is Overlord of the Mistmoors. Not only is this good at getting bodies for your Cage to be turned on, it also is a great thing to cheat into play. 7 mana 6/6 Overlord with that makes a bunch of tokens is pretty good, especially early if you play it early. Elspeth is a great thing to hit off Cage. It's another finisher. It's another, puts a bunch of counters on our thing, lets them fly over. Also doubles tokens that we're making. So Elspeth is a great inclusion of this deck. One of the games today you'll see. Actually, no. So cut that. So yeah, Elspeth is pretty great. The other kind of big 2 payoffs from Edge of Eternities here are Cosmogrand Zenith and Ouroboros. We've played these cards a lot on channel. They're a ton of fun, and we're trying to go wide and put a bunch of counters on things. That's what these things do. So between this and Ouroboros and Elspeth and Dollmaker's Shop, we're putting counters on everything, making them really big, going wide. The rest of it is just kind of like, how do we set it up? How do we build it up our early turns? Playing Llanowar Elves to accelerate our mana. It's a creature that goes down, can be a part of fulfilling the requirements for Cage. We're playing some Inquisitors. We're playing the Pixie Inquisitor package, so we can kind of disrupt their hand early and slow our opponents down. What's cool about these 2 is they're also 2 powered creatures. Effectively, Pixie is when you bounce something, which is kind of that sweet spot for Cage as well too. Because if I'm making a bunch of 1/1s and then I have a 2 powered thing, put the counter on one of them and make them 3 power, which will kind of fit the requirement. Sky Knight Squire is great. It's a card that gets really big really fast. You put 2 or 3 creatures down, you make some tokens with Zenith or something, or Elspeth, and the Squire Knight gets out of hand really quick. So just a really streamlined deck, drawing some cards with Innocence. Just a mono white sideboard. White's the best sideboard color right now in my opinion. You get some scene rips against the aggro. Rest in Pieces are great against VIVI and Aristocrats. The Shelter by Ghosts are just kind of like all removal. Same with Get Lost, like just good for everything. But these are better for the red matchups. I've got some Clarion Conquerors. This is kind of my hedge against VIVI, so we're going to board these in against the VIVI matchups and the Artifact matchups. This way we can shut down all the activated abilities, VIVI being the big one. And then just some split ups as a way to kind of clean up the board. We got a lot of ways, like we're attacking a lot with our deck, so we can cast split up after all our things tap and kill all the other person's things. So, or we can cast it, wipe the board, and then like activate our Elspeth or make tokens some other way to generate that value back. So yeah, just kind of a streamlined deck. I don't think this is a deck that you want to necessarily, you're going to put all your eggs in the basket in. This is more of a fun deck. Trying to play some new Edge of Eternities cards still, but not just be the streamlined meta. you know, everyone's been kind of whining about VIVI and stuff like that, and I don't blame them. It's kind of been even if I don't think, you know, I've had I've been playing decks to beat it, so I haven't been ignoring it, but you know, it's just I'm kind of sick of playing against it. So I made sure to grab some games with this deck that we're not playing against it. We did play one Esper Bounce deck, but the other two were kind of fringe decks. One's an Aristocrats deck as well. I had a matchup against a Sweet Pirates deck, but my PC actually crashed right in the middle of it, and I lost all the footage. So yeah, so enjoy the games, guys. Short one today, but appreciate all the love and support, and see you guys in the future. Bye. All right, here we go. Keep it. Gotta lead with starting town. They just mulliganed twice. That helps. And they're on the play. And this is gonna rip a card out of their hand. I wonder if because they mulliganed, we play this other Lightstyle Inquisitor instead of Cage. So I can still play Cage and activate it next turn. Maybe we don't this turn. Maybe we play this. Looks like a turn 4 Cage activation. And if something happens, it looks like Elspeth might be on time here too. Alright, so we're not going to play Cage yet. We're not going to reveal that information. So we'll do this, cast that. I can't activate Cage anyways, so... Get another card out of their hand. Just slows them down a lot. I'm gonna tuck something under here. So like I can activate Fountain Port, but I can't activate and Cage. So I'm looking for some kind of a 2-drop or... Okay, map tokens help us quite a bit, so still can't activate it. And we're probably playing Elspeth next turn because it's just like guaranteed Cage trigger, so we'll do this. Yeah, we're gonna do that and then we're gonna bin it. Put a counter on it. This gets it out of Lightning Helix range. Hexproof from black, not protection. That has Death Touch. Well, I can activate Fountain Port and then Cage, put an Ouroborroid into play. Or I can do Elspeth for a turn. I think we're doing Elspeth. We're just gonna go big. And then we're going to... We'll go big here. So they didn't want to attack. So is this play or cast? That's play. Either way, we're gonna play this out. We'll do this. It won't trigger, but it's pretty much good game. Because I'm gonna get to put Good enough to keep. Authority's not too concerning. Empty. So we can seam rep. Now I can play Elf and Pixie, but that doesn't do a whole lot. I'd rather do this and then pump this up next turn. Because if the Squire can get flying, that's pretty much effectively unblockable in this matchup, I bet. I bet they kind of feel the same way. So run out of gas a little bit here. I can do this. And I can return that. I'm gaining them a ton of life, but that makes Pixie a little bigger. And again, flying is effectively unblockable in this matchup. And all of a sudden some map tokens end up on Pixie or something, swinging in pretty big. Never mind, I stand corrected. Sheltered's a great draw, though. Doesn't have flying yet. I can quite literally... This is kind of funny. So I can tap that. I can just burn this. And then I can destroy all untapped creatures. Yeah. Elspeth. Recruiter. Yeah, we're gonna just take care of one of these right now. I'm probably gonna hold one just to see what they do here. I could play the recruiter at the moment. Yeah. It's got first strike. That doesn't. I'm very inclined to do this. This Pixie's just gonna like kind of be our driver here. Should be able to take that one. And I'm just saying, hey, I'm racing in the air. I'm getting 4 a turn. Kind of losing the race by 2 with Sanctuary, but or by 1. That's a pretty good one. That gives me a blocker every turn. Now land is a live draw. The authority kind of makes things tough, I'm not gonna lie. What's that do? Cage. We could totally activate this turn. Cage is great. Let's find something good here. Okay. Do we want Cosmogrand or do we want Get Lost? I suppose Cosmogram... It's just a turn away, but Cosmogram blocks a lot of stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... I can play that on their turn. But again, it doesn't do much this first turn because it's going to enter tapped. But I can put a counter on this and block a 2-powered thing and kill it, which is good. Like the race is still totally in good shape. So I'm gonna get the block down. Then I'm gonna target that one. It's gonna gain them a life, but I'll get to trade with the token. I'm only taking 5. Now I've got a really good blocker on the battlefield. It's weird that he didn't do that in response to the blocking. Oh, they just put themselves to 2-turn clock? Are they dead? They're gonna go to 9. I'm gonna go to 5, 6, 7. Not dead. I'm actually gonna gain them a lot of life then. They have vigilance? No. Do we want to gain them the life? As of right now, I'm not dead. This can't kill any of this stuff. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. It's gonna gain them a life. I'm gonna do this. Alright. Yep, that's fine. Lethal next turn. Even if they kill that, it's still lethal. And the map tokens make it even more lethal, plus the cage. Yeah, that's game. They don't have reach. Yeah, go ahead. Alright, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this, and this, and this, and this. This doesn't seem that good of a hand, right? I'm better. Maybe it's Fountain Port. Put the color down. And voice. Do we get Cage going? Or do we go Inquisitor Pixie? So I can Cage next turn with those 3 attackers. So we can also Ouroboros next turn. Let's do this. To start. We'll do Cage. Crater Oath? We in for a Crater Oath? Or is Overlord just way better? Crater Oath won't kill. Overlord is better in the face of... I don't really know what's going on at the moment. This could be like the Aristocrat stack. He's gonna play the 2-drop. Or Sephiroth. Which is pretty good for them. Now the only real test is Ouroboros, or do we get the Mistmores out? I can do it all if I do this, right? So... So we can do this. We can do this. Sorry. We can do. I gotta return something. But it's gotta be this, I think. And then we do this so we can attack through the Sephiroth. It's a 6/6 down. Okay, it's a good turn. That's the point of the deck right there. Ouroboros next turn is just gonna absolutely crush. And it'll be even crazier if we can draw an untapped land. Like, we're still okay with that happening. We will gladly kill this voice here, though. Oh, this could be like tragic trajectory here on my Inquisitor. I'm still hoping to just draw an untapped land. They might flip the Sephiroth, yeah. Well, Cage kind of can do a similar thing. Ouroboros safer. That puts us pretty close to dead. Nothing here has vigilance that's worth attacking right now. We gotta find a way to survive this turn. At least I got blockers. Raise the pass is fine here. Okay, we survived the turn. They can't attack either. Now we're in really good shape. So now we cage. Find something crazy here. Doll makers. Yeah. We scrap deck. Sideboard's pretty good for the matchup. Go Elf. We got Cosmogram turn 3, and then we got Inquisitor and Sheltered by Ghosts. Or Squire. We'll get this going. Let them have one card off it. Now we just need to draw a white source, like, pretty desperately. If we don't draw a white source, I'm putting Sheltered by Ghosts on the Zenith. Oh, we're gonna lose the Zenith here. Okay. Just looking for a white source. That will do it. And now I'm gonna do this and Shelter. And we'll get rid of the Bob here. Yeah, that felt good. No green mana. Too much mana. If we draw some spells. Yeah, man. Like, same. I picked the starting town because I have currently nothing to play on turn 2 anyways, so I will trade if they offer it. Okay. Overlord's pretty good, actually, here. Cosmogram's pretty good here. nowhere to run. Nowhere to run. Tragic trajectory. Still a tragic trajectory. Oh, they didn't have it. And I drew Pixie. So what's better? I think let's trigger our shite here. So we'll do this. We'll do this. We will make some tokens. We will bounce that. Do I keep that for an extra spell next turn? I think so. We'll attack with this, because I'm not blocking with it, because I'm worried about nowhere to run. It could have also been a Sun Pearl. Like the flash bounce to protect it. And even so, I could still impend from that, so. Which is the plan anyways. It also protects it if they had like a discard spell somehow. I think I'm totally off with that here. So that should have, I can't, okay, so I can't, I can't impend. But I can do this, and I can play this Fountain Fort. I'll figure out what to do with it later. I'm just attacking. Let's just attack with it. They're pretty low. So they're not attacking or blocking with any of that stuff? That's crazy. That's a tough spot to beat. Let's make a fish. Oh, I can impend that now. That's 4. One short. What I want to do. That makes 2 flyers though. And this is easier to double spell later. 1 mana short. Okay, so here's what we'll do. We're sending the house. Let it happen. That makes a 2/2. What does that kill? A Cosmogram? Yeah. Not great for the kid, but our follow-up's good. Pushing damage is important. That's going to stop them from attacking. And then I draw cheap spell and I put our counters on everything. Should get the job done. 2, 4, 5. I'm not expecting to die. If they've got main deck board wipe, good for them. They don't. They've got main deck. Oh, that's totally right on the money. So that's totally right on the money. I'm gonna put counters on everything. Again, like, this risks just like not doing anything. But I feel like we probably gotta just keep it, because mulliganing in this matchup is really tough. You know, Ouroboros is so good in this matchup. start there. Probably play town next turn. We'll hold on to Pixie for a turn. We can always fountain port here. That's what we're gonna do, that's the plan. Gotta find a way to tap out so I can get a counter on this Ouroboros so the nowhere to run doesn't do anything to it. At this point it's gonna be pretty tough to get them to tap out. But if they have something to cast here, we'll just drop it. These tap lands aren't doing any good. I should have played the planes there. That was a screw up. Should have attacked with that first, but I'm going to use this as bait to get a block that out of their hand. At least it's a start. We're super behind. I mean, we kept a hand with a bunch of lands, and then we just drew a bunch of lands. So, drawn one spell. So, it's been 3 spells in the top 12 cards in my deck. The rest have been lands. So, not great. It's on me. I shouldn't have kept that hand, but I just felt like I would rather have my mana not stumble. Alright, this kind of lets us just like play one out here. So, it's gonna die in some way, but it fates another removal spell, so we'll go to combat, see what they do. Figured they'd bounce it and then return. Expected. Get in, because we can't block anything. They're not going to block. Do this, try to find something here. That's just enough mana. Okay, that's pretty good. It's a great turn 7. But we're dead, so one more flyer and we're dead. Now we're dead. Okay. Do the first order of business. So, it's close, but it doesn't have white mana. But if we do draw white mana, we're in great shape. And this fountain port eventually can get us white mana. Senior A. Now we're in trouble. There's white mana. This can't get killed by nowhere to run. Can get killed by get lost. But we'll run one out. Get a removal spell out of their hands. No, this is probably a get lost. Oh, they didn't have it, which is good. That means they have nowhere to run, which isn't going to work for that either. I actually can't double spell though, so can't double spell. We're like fine with that exchange. We're gonna do this. Pass turn. This will eat a no order on. Inquisitor Cage. Far away from Cage right now. Like, we need another land. Other Inquisitor Pixie. This Cosmogran's gonna do a lot of work blocking here in a second. So hoping they don't have another removal spell. They don't? Okay, that's good. I was like, they sent them all, then they've got Tragic. That's also still not a double spell. That makes a token without the mana just killing. So we can do this now. They're gonna double block, and I'm okay with that somehow. Like, I just need to not die, so... The moment we draw white mana, we're gonna be happy. Okay, that didn't help much. Guess we cast Cage. Overlord's pretty good here. Counter. Start getting in. We're actually ahead in the race right now. Yeah, man. Next turn we can actually activate Cage. If we draw land. So we'll do this. Keep the race going. I'll do this. They're on a 2-turn clock at the moment. And I'm still just like white mana, and I think we're good. That's crazy, man. It's just crazy. Okay, so we can activate Cage next turn. They're out of cards. Suppose this is representing lethal, which means they gotta hold a blocker up, and then we'll play the 2-mana one. I'm not bouncing anything. And no. We gotta get to this Overlord. I mean, just at any point if we drew a Plains. We got there, but like, come on now.